test. Mic test. Here we go! 4.3 update is here. Wait. The TV too loud? No, we good. We good.
What's the news?
Hello, everyone! Welcome to our brand boiling point, and for reason.
Finally! It's under the game.
Where should we go today?
During the events of Star Rail Fest, Ashvale discovered what the happiness surgery truly entails. Implanting the flesh and blood of the abominations of abundance. Given the gravity of the situation, we decided to go to Graphia Academy and first launch an investigation into Fullwish. During the course of events, we unexpectedly crossed paths with Fullwish herself. Also a survivor of the blood-stained games, she openly joined the Phantasmoon Games and invited supplicants to travel to Seafeld City, where the winner would be decided in a televised debate. During our exchange with Fullwish, Himiko realized that Fullwish might be a masked fool. As a result, I asked Sparxie to investigate the tavern for leads. And through that, we identified Fulwish's ability, the happiness syntax. Evanesia and Yaoguang established a cooperation agreement. After Evanesia's attempt to assess Fulwish in her capacity as the arbitrator failed, they encountered Blade and his group and learned that the flesh implanted in the happiness surgery originated from Shuhu, an emanator of abundance. Himiko and I went to the TV station to take part in the debate and met up with Sunday and Ashvale, who had arrived ahead of us. However, the debate turned out to be a carefully orchestrated trap. In full view of the public, all those who had undergone the surgery transformed into terrifying monsters. And Fulwish framed both the IPC and the Astral Express as the masterminds behind it all.
Fulwish framing IPC? That's crazy. I forgot that happened.
When the disaster erupted, Evanesia willingly violated a forbidden taboo and revealed the real purpose of the Phantasmoon Games, to suppress the terrifying entity slumbering within Planarcadia. Through this act, she unlocked the original power of the ambrosial arbor within herself and intervened in the unfolding situation. At the same time, Silverwolf, entrusted by Pearl, set out to investigate the anomalous signal responsible for the monster's emergence, only to be obstructed by Mr. Meanie. As the force backing Fulwish, he wields tremendous power, powerful enough to interfere with the Stellaron Hunter's script. Meanwhile, Fulwish continued to livestream our movements in the TV tower, distorting the truth by every possible means. Drawing upon the wish power of 200,000 victims, she manifested the Meanie Phantasmoon in an attempt to defeat us individually. Thankfully, Silverwolf regained the power of the Ether cartridge level 999 and dealt with it before it was too late. After overcoming every obstacle in our path, we reached the top of the TV tower and confronted Fulwish head-on. Drawing on the people's wish power, she briefly held the upper hand. Ultimately, I used the Stellaron within me to bear that wish power, thereby stepping onto the path of elation and defeating her once and for all. Even so, those who had undergone the surgery did not recover. At Blade's proposal, everyone joined forces to concentrate all of Shuhu's flesh within his body, freeing the victims from the influence of the happiness surgery. Just when I thought the crisis was over, Evanesia requested that I warn the creator of the world in canvas. According to her, Asat Pramad, the Lord Ravager who once attempted to eliminate Planarcadia, has returned again.
Okay. Wait a minute. I need to collect some stuff. It's been like over a month since I logged in. What else is there? Any rewards? Oh yeah, update reward. I'm broke in this game. Last time I remember, I'm broke from getting... Oh yeah! Bladey! 5-star blade. New 5-star blade is here. We get him for free? After winning... Oh no, you get this thing for free if you get Blade 5-star. I mean, new 5-star. Wow. Who's on the banner? Lady! Oh man, I can't get this. I don't have Lady. Wait, I can. She's back already? Wait, we're gonna start the stream with a pulling session. I have no pity, if I remember. I do! Only 5? 6. I only have 6. I only have 6 of this 6 pity. Can I exchange it? No, I'm broke. I am so... Oh no, I'm not broke! Yeah. How much do I have now? Wait, I'm rich in Star Rail. I forgot. I mixed it up with Genshin. Hold up. I need a game plan. Because Fate Collab Part 2 is coming soon. And I do want to get Rin Tosaka. But Blade is my guy. But I recently just built Ashvale, man. I have no resources to build him. Like, literally, I have nothing. Anyway, I'll just play the story. If I do like Blade's new form, then I'll get him. And if I don't get him, I'll get a guarantee. Wait, but the guarantee doesn't carry over for the Fate collab here. Dang it! Okay. I just started this story. The story is about 4.5 hours. Let's see how it goes. Lady. Oh right, forgot about this. What's next? No, not this. This is baby. Return to the Express. Igzo.
He has been severely affected by the incident. Citizens are advised to remain patient and await assistance.
Oh,
Moving on to our special segment, the Phantom Moon Brief.
March. What's this? That's kind of a world quest. March.
You're back. The incident that happened at Full Wish TV is causing a huge stir. Come watch the news.
Hello, everyone! Welcome to our brand new segment, the Phantom Moon Brief.
Hello.
I'm your host, Poofy.
I'm Batman.
Hi, everyone. This is your old friend, Snowy.
Well then, as the Phantom Moon games reach a boiling point, and for reasons that need no explanation, we are now joining Duo Mention TV to bring you live coverage of the latest and most critical news updates.
Yes, we are. And after the director of Full Wish TV and sponsor of the Research Society of Happy Smiles, Full Wish announced that she was joining the Phantom Moon Games. That terrifying tragedy of 15 years ago once again swept through the psionic game.
The supplicant debate, slated to take place at the Seafeld TV tower, was cut short when out-of-control Imaginee known as Joy Ascendants appeared suddenly and launched an attack.
Oh, what's up, YouTube chat? I didn't see you guys. Pokey Walker, are you still there? Haven't seen you in a while. What's up, Sarah? Wait, Sarah, if my memory is correct, you're the one also from Hong Kong, right? Yeah, it should be you. Let me check. It is! Okay, okay. You're on time today! What the heck? Do you play Star Rail? I think this is the first Star Rail stream you joined.
This imagenesis plague centered on Seafeld City spread rapidly. Even Full Wish herself turned into a monster atop the Seafeld TV tower.
Seafeld TV tower.
As of the latest reports, nearly 200,000 human and Imaginee individuals are injured or missing, and total losses are estimated to have reached 8.6 billion credits. And in a chilling echo of the bloodstained games 15 years ago, footage left behind by Foolish points to the disaster as the work of supplicants from beyond the sky.
You have not re-downloaded nor just finished. Oh yeah, it is exam seasons in Hong Kong. IGCSEs. Damn.
She identified the culprits as the famed cosmic hero, the
Which
trailblazer
subject?
of the Astral Express, and the wanted criminal, Stellaron Hunter Blade, claiming they were
Blady.
responsible for the tragedy.
But a spokesperson for the Department of Aberration Defense said the disaster was planned and executed by Foolish herself through her organization, the Research Society of Happy Smiles. They added that the investigation will continue and the organization will be shut down.
Oh, how familiar that sounds. 15 years ago, they made the same excuses. What is the real story behind this? The Phantom Moon Brief will continue to keep you updated.
Over 500 years ago, a prophet made a prediction. In year 1999, a terrifying devil will descend from the sky. Will this prophecy come true?
Tainini?
Planarcadia safely make it through
Tay
this
from which
crucial
group are you
year?
talking about? There's so many
have to wait and
idols
see.
named Tay something. English, Chinese, math. Oh, wait a minute. You're in the rich school? You're from the rich school? Damn! IGCSE? All we had over here is DSEs, man!
Shame on them. How can they just say things like that on TV when it's not even confirmed? And the internet is flooded with fake news about you too. Also, those two hosts, weren't they
Hosts?
from Foolish TV?
Oh, host.
They were spreading nasty stories about you on the news before.
Well, I
And
thought-
now look, they've immediately jumped ship after what happened to Foolish.
I thought March was calling them hoes. I'm like, hoes? March? What the heck? You're not evernight. Why you slandering them? Oh, hoes. See. Yeah, shame on them. Classic media behavior. Well, they need to make up their classic media behavior.
Ever since coming to Planarcadia, nothing surprises me anymore.
Anymore.
I'm happy you made it back safely, but somehow, you just don't seem quite the same.
What you mean?
Oh no. You're trying to grow up and leave me behind. Don't tell me you're becoming the next Don Hung.
Hell no. Growing up sucks, man. You hope get into IAL stream. What's IAL?
No! Is this what it takes to become a hero?
Is trying to Danang really that bad?
If you're all grown up and serious, we just can't click like we used to anymore.
See these exams you're taking? They're the rich people exam. You're from the rich school, man. Damn, AL, A levels, A double star.
Oh, right. Tell me about what happened at the TV tower. I've heard Don Hung and Sunday's side of the story.
Oh yeah, Sunday's
but
still here.
I haven't heard yours yet.
Forgot.
So, Foolish had people undergo the happiness surgery to implant Shuhu's flesh into their bodies, and that ended up causing this disaster? And you guys stopped the mutation from spreading, but all you managed to do was to temporarily seal Shuhu's flesh inside Blade?
Yeah.
And then you mentioned that Nessia, the one we met at Star Rail Fest, is actually the Phantom Moon Games arbitrator?
Yeah.
No wonder she could draw a mask for you.
Yeah.
And she also asked you to go deep into the world in canvas to warn, who was it again?
The name is Graphia.
Who
Graphia?
is that?
Yes, Graphia,
Graphia.
Himiko's ancestor. She's an artist from
Oh.
1,000 years ago.
I forgot about this part.
Himiko's ancestor? She's still alive? Wait, that's not even the most important part. Nessia asked you to warn Graphia that the Lord Ravager, Asat Pramod, is back? Why does the Express have such bad luck? By this point, whenever we go on vacation, I'm always ready to deal with random problems. But running into another Lord Ravager while on vacation? This is way over the line. A Lord Ravager, Evanessia's request, Shuhu's flesh and Blade's body, and the unfinished Phantas Moon games. Suddenly, there are so many things to deal with. Feels like we're juggling a bunch of eggs all at once. One slip, and it's all gonna go splat. Are you okay?
Kind of a mess.
I shouldn't have asked so many questions. Didn't mean to stress you out or make you worried. I'm gonna go take a minute and collect myself.
So many things to deal with right now. What should I do next? Nah, I've had a long day. I should just get some rest.
Welt, he's tired. Let him sleep.
Emax. Himiko.
You're obviously tired. I never thought this vacation would become the prelude to yet another major war.
I'm not surprised it's a nameless.
From our very first steps, trouble has always followed the Nameless. But this is way too much.
Look at you now. It takes me back to when I first got the Express running again. Aside from Pom Pom, I was the only crew member on board. Constantly stretched thin and feeling out of my depth. All I could do was note every problem in the navigation log, one by one. A world's coordinates that needed an update. A glitch in the Express's warp system. The notes were as dense as the coordinates on the astral charts, leaving me completely overwhelmed. Back then, I never imagined the Astral Express would one day have to face a Lord Ravager. But strangely, now that the time has come again, I'm not panicking at all. Come to think of it, it's because of you. Because of all of you. Along the way, we have defeated 2 Lord Ravagers. The Nameless who guided me before I set out once told me, keep moving forward, and the obstacles that once felt impossible to conquer will soon be behind you. And along the way, you'll find companions who are just like you. I've seen you grow through the Phantas Moon games, becoming someone others can trust and lean on. And I heard the declaration you made atop the tower. I'm truly proud of you. That's why I want to share a story from the past with you. A promise from 15 years ago.
What? Guessing us some lore. Is it about how Himiko got the Express running again?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I promised someone that when the moon over my hometown was full again, I would go back to see her, to let her know I had made the most of this borrowed life, and found companions I could trust with all my heart. I want to share this story with you all. The story of how my journey began.
We never mentioned it before.
Because it's a long story, filled with many memories of my past. I'd also like to invite you all to the place where I repaired the Express and tell you
Okay.
everything bit by bit.
Okay.
All right. It's a deal. When I return from the world in canvas, you can make us... let Shush make us some coffee, huh? Then we'll settle in and listen to your story.
Wait, why you sound too excited, bro? Chill.
Speaking of the world in canvas, March told me about what Evanesia said to you. Evanesia's request was not made lightly, and she was worried for a reason. Silverwolf saw that Lord Ravager in action too. According to the records from the databank and the IPC's investigation, Asat Pramad's campaigns often span centuries, and the planets he targets all end up destroyed in freak accidents, leaving their surfaces covered in only smiling faces. 1,000 years ago, my ancestor Graphia created the world in canvas. If that was to resist Asat Pramad's invasion of Ahatopia, then could this disaster unleashed through the Phantasmoon games be the prelude to his next invasion?
It's not just me that Graphia is still alive. Can you tell me more about Graphia?
There are far too many legends about her. It's hard to tell what's true and what's not. Only two things are beyond doubt. First, during the Cinderth Age, she created countless Imaginae and sent them into battle against the demon legions from beyond.
The demon legions? Oh, the anti-man. You still haven't even dealt with them yet. Since day one.
Second, near the end of one of the Phantasmoon games, she created the world in canvas to shelter inside it what was left of civilization and life, which means she is not only familiar with Asat Pramad, but has also witnessed the manifestation of the Eon of Elation.
This tells me how that Graphia is still alive.
That's the first of many mysteries. Based on our family history, we are clearly not descendants of any long-lived species. Quite the opposite. The weathering curse has shortened my family's lifespan for generations.
Weathering curse?
What could my ancestor have gone through to still exist today? That too leaves me deeply curious.
Oh, about the world in canvas.
Nobody knows just how big the plane Graphia created actually is. Over 140 years ago, the IPC tried to salvage the world in canvas, but they were only able to reconstruct part of it in the real world. That portion became what we know as Planarcadia.
Oh.
Legend has it that Graphia used a vast ocean as her canvas and channeled the power of elation to step into the painting, which means she has not only seen Asat Pramad, but has also seen the Eon of Elation descend in all their glory.
Where do I begin?
Good question. As for who in Planarcadia knows Graphia and the world in canvas best, it's probably Pearl. She was sent here by the IPC.
Pearl.
She should have some clues to guide us in the
It's like
right
Nicole from
direction.
Genshin.
By the way, General Yaoguang is here. She says she wants to talk to you in private.
Good news?
I'm not sure if she comes with good news or bad news. She brought a little gift from the Cienjo, though. Mung bean soda.
Oh.
Go talk to General Yaoguang then. Don't keep her waiting. After that, come to the party car and fill us in on your next move.
Okay. Okay. Oh, so right straight into it. Nice. I thought we would
Nice
have
to
to
meet
travel
you,
to it.
Ishvara.
Is that our name? I forgot.
I always thought that the arbitrator, Evanesia, would step in and punish Foolish for the disaster she caused. But, to my surprise, it was you who defeated Foolish. In my capacity as an Arbiter General, I extend my deepest gratitude to you for halting the plague and sparing countless lives from suffering.
You're too kind, General.
What I am about to tell you is something Evanesia risked breaking the rules to share with me. Please keep it a secret. Not a word of this leaves the Express.
Nah.
Sealed within Ahatopia's core is Ouroboros, the Veracity.
Veracity? What is that?
Wait, you've never heard of the Veracity before?
I forgot.
Come to think of it, they must be unfamiliar to most people. They were supposed to be recorded in the list of arch-enemies as an author of calamity. They are an ancient god of desire and consumption. An eon that evolved from a leviathan.
Oh hell no. From Leviathan? You evolved into an Eon?
But they disappeared so long ago that the Cienjo Alliance never witnessed any of their deeds. And they were never recognized as an author of calamity. Well, they need no such title anyway. Beast of Calamity. Star Devourer.
Beast.
Void Maw.
Me.
Just hearing these names, one can imagine what kind of monstrosity they were. A vast, writhing form whose slightest movement could crush entire planets, before swallowing what remained into an insatiable abyss.
Mr. Beast.
Rumor has it, they were last seen during the era of the Swarm disaster. They were hardly there to aid the Swarm, but rather to attend a cosmic-level feast, in which the Swarm served merely as appetizers, and the planets they passed were devoured as the main course. No one expected them to be here of all places, sealed away on this very planet, after vanishing for years.
Are they dead?
The true situation remains unknown. But with this information, we can understand why Asat Pramod set his sights on this world. Aren't you a little afraid, facing a huge disaster like this?
I'm Batman. I've seen worse.
That's impressive, Ishvara. No wonder you survived the calamity of Iron Tomb.
Why are we called Ishvara again? I forgot. SSR Ishvara. Why are you calling us Ishvara, bro? The lore connects with Trailblazer to Ishvara because the protagonist is viewed as valuable outside of fate's control. Okay, so it's just something Yaoguang calls us.
Fortune follows when fate hits its lowest ebb. Every crisis comes with an opportunity. Now that we know a force capable of devouring stars is deep in slumber at this planet's core, perhaps we could make it devour the problem inside Blade's body. It might just be a risky path worth taking.
What's up, Archie?
Blade has agreed to my proposal and will venture into the world in canvas to seek out the Veracity. From what I've heard, you are going there as well. I cast a divination, and the hexagram shifted between the marsh and fire trigrams, yielding the judgment. Heaven and earth are separate and apart, but the work which they do is the same. In other words, though your paths may differ, they are destined to intersect.
Is this gonna be Blade's funeral?
A funeral, or an adventure? Will it be a battle with only a 1 in 10 chance of survival to tear away Shuhu's flesh from his body and eliminate the Xianzhou's arch-enemy? Or will it be a journey in which he settles all grudges and never looks back? It all depends on how he perceives it. Blade agreed to my proposal, even though that little Stellaron hunter girl wouldn't stop objecting.
Are you betting everything on me?
Betting? No, I don't see it that way. We are not chips laid on a gaming table, nor dice tossed at someone's whim. We trust in people, in ourselves, and in those beside us, knowing they can change the course of even the most desperate battle. That belief is what gave you the strength to overcome Full Wish. It is also the only reason I stay for this world. My purpose has never changed. I am going to draw the elation into my divination, and overturn a fate marked for great woe. I have a plan for how to handle Asat Pramod if he strikes unexpectedly. But I still need more hands to make it work.
Looks like the Fantasy Moon Games will have to come to an end soon.
What miracle could cap off these games better than a finale that humbles a Lord Ravager? It will be a tribute to the elation. The shadow of the Lord Ravager looms, and from here on, everyone must carry their part of the burden. I will take my leave first.
I will also take my leave.
Before I set out, I still want to say a few words to everyone.
Back. Where is everyone? Car. Dang it! Which gacha game would you like me to play? I'm gonna download one at the end of the game. I don't know, man. I'm pretty outdated. You see the games I'm playing? It's only Genshin and Star Rail, man.
What are they all up to?
If you wanna upgrade your account, then play the classic Genshin and Star Rail. If you wanna start a new adventure, play the newest games. What is there again? There's Arknights. There was Neverness to Everness. If you ask me, I only play Genshin and Star Rail. You've been watching me for the longest. We're having a meeting.
Oh, there you are. We were waiting for you.
I'm here. What you doing here?
We're here to celebrate the Astral Express making it through another trial, of course. Pom-Pom's heard all about your latest adventure.
It's a modest celebration, but a meaningful one. You stopped Full Wish's scheme, and that is no small achievement. Regardless of what the people of Planarcadia or the media may say, we raise a glass to you.
Exactly. You knocked out the mastermind behind all those creepy whatever their name is. I didn't get to see it myself, but Don Hung described it for me. You killed it!
Your victory gave
Sunday!
Blade a chance to free himself from Shuhu's flesh. Thank you.
Gave Blade a chance to free himself. Oh, so Blade doesn't have the curse no more?
With a Lord Ravager looming on the horizon, everyone will soon be heading off on their own missions. Before that, it felt right to have a small gathering like this.
Now, let's make a toast.
Sucks Black Swan left.
Here's to everyone who fights to protect this Arcadia. And here's to all of us. The Lord Ravager can throw whatever he wants at us. But I know the Astral Express will keep streaking across the stars.
All of us.
Thank you. All of you. Having you by my side is what gives me the courage to face the future. I'll carry this strength with me through the rest of this journey.
Cheers. Cheers. Kombe. Kanpai. Then we get drunk. What's a Christmas decoration? You can change Pom-Pom's outfit? What the hell? Whoa, I did not notice. Nice.
I heard from Sunday about how the televised debate went. We won this battle because of you.
Dang, is everything okay on Express? How is the situation in Dual Mention City?
The streets were in chaos, traffic ground to a halt, and Wispay littered the ground. It was like a scene straight out of a disaster movie. When the televised debate began, a crowd outside the station gathered to protest the Astral Express and nearly broke through the barricades. But the moment the Joy Ascendants appeared, they scattered without a second thought. I guess people know deep down which is more dangerous. A made-up villain or an actual threat. But I am more concerned about you.
Me?
I've seen the footage of your fight with Full Wish. When you returned to the top of the tower, an enormous surge of power seemed to erupt from you.
I need to rewatch the fight scene. I don't remember.
It reminded me a lot of when I saved you at Herta Space Station. Did you tap into the power of the Stellaron?
All I remember was Blady sacrificing his power. I don't know.
From what I can see, you're in pretty good shape right now. The Stellaron can be awakened by a wish, but its immense power always has a way of warping reality. As the wave of wish power surged toward you, it brought hope and blessings, but also dark intentions and malice. What might it do to the Stellaron? We have no idea. Be careful with this power you have, no matter how tempting it may seem.
Oh, it's you! Pom-Pom heard you've got a solo mission coming up. Be safe, will you?
Do you remember anything before the Express got back up and running?
Sadly, Pom-Pom can't remember most of what happened right after the Express crashed onto this world. Pom-Pom's memory of those years is like a fogged-up Express window. No matter how hard Pom-Pom tries, Pom-Pom just can't wipe it clean. But it's okay. After passenger Himiko repaired the Express, Pom-Pom got to share a one-of-a-kind journey with all of you.
How did you and Himiko meet?
How did passenger Himiko appear? That's odd. Pom-Pom can't remember a thing. All Pom-Pom recalls is having a long and fuzzy sleep, then being woken by a knock at the door. And just like that, passenger Himiko was on board. The day passenger Himiko knocked, it felt like Pom-Pom was waking up from a dream. The Express's heart started beating again, and the lights flickered on, one after another.
Have you heard the name Graphia?
Graphia? Pom-Pom hasn't. But Pom-Pom always dreams of strangers when Pom-Pom's asleep. They seem to be bustling around the Express, and there are soft clinking and clanking sounds.
Clanger?
Just like the sound of stars twinkling.
Clanger.
But every time Pom-Pom wakes up, their faces slip away. Pom-Pom is only left with a warm and comforting feeling. knowing someone had taken good care of Pom-Pom.
It's time for me to say goodbye.
Safe trip. Pom-Pom will take good care of the express while you're away.
Sunday.
Did you need something?
Why are you here alone?
I need a break. I felt worn out ever since coming back from Seafeld TV Tower. Right now, it feels like I'm back in Oak Manor's banquet hall. At those parties, no matter how tired I was, I'd have to clutch my glass and smile, keeping myself calm. Mr. Yang insisted I should get a full day of sleep, but I didn't want to miss the chance to toast with you all.
For being with me on this journey.
I should thank you for letting me embark on this journey. Mr. Yang insisted I should get... I should thank you.
On your phone? Are you serious? Can we see what you're looking in your phone? No, we can't. Hey guys.
There you are. March and I were talking about you.
About?
You, me, and March. The three of us.
Exactly. The power trio of this express.
This trip to Planarcadia is the first time we weren't necessarily working together toward a common goal.
Oh yeah.
You dove into the Phantom Moon games. I crossed paths with that relentless old friend and foe again. As for March, well, she spent her time wandering and eating. Her perfect little vacation.
Wait, hold up. How come all I get is wandering and eating? I grabbed plenty of comics as well. I call it cultural exploration. With a little extra time for me to recharge, of course. Right?
Now that we're having this little break, it hit me that I might have neglected you and March.
Hello? Okay. Huh? Neglected? You're overthinking it.
Yeah, we are actually more concerned about your condition, Dan Heng.
Blade has accepted General Yaoguang's proposal. Perhaps he has finally moved on from past grudges and that abundance curse, and is now ready to do something for himself. It's going to be a path fraught with danger. So I had hoped to accompany him for a bit longer, but he refused. From now on, I will turn my attention to this world.
What are you gonna do next?
Mr. Yang and I have been asked by General Yaoguang to help with setting up some defensive formations.
I've got work to do too. Mr. Ashvale wanted someone to accompany him to the tavern to investigate clues about Asat Pramod. Yours truly figured she'd been resting long enough, and it was time to stretch your legs. So I volunteered.
It is weird. All three of us are separated doing other things for the first time. Can't believe we're splitting up again.
No problem. When you come back, you have to share everything you saw in the world in Canvas.
Dana just left right away. That was so fast. Go.
Just in time. I've talked to Madame Pearl. She will handle all the arrangements for your passage, so you can enter the world in Canvas to find my ancestor Graphia. This is an important matter. Furthermore, your journey gives her the chance to uncover something she's been yearning to understand for years. The secret to Graphia's art of imagenesis. Once you've fully rested, you may make your way to the dock in Seafeld City. Madame Pearl has a special ship waiting for you there. It will take you to the border between this world and the world in Canvas. A place known as Inkford Hermitage. That's your final stop before entering the world in canvas. A place to gather your supplies and rest up before you set out on the journey ahead. I know you'll have to go alone this time, but I don't think it'll be dangerous. After all, that realm was created by Graphia, my ancestor. The thought of it makes me feel calm, in a strange but comforting way. If you get to meet her, please give her my regards.
Not coming with me?
I am indeed quite curious. I'd love to see this ancestor of mine for myself, and hear her story in her own words, but someone must stay here and keep watch. Madame Pearl wishes to confer with me and General Yaoguang about our next steps in dealing with Asat Pramod. So I'll be entrusting this mission into the world in canvas to you. Go ahead. Set out once you've rested up. I'll be here with Welt and the others, awaiting good news from you.
Oh man. Ashbear, my man. Oh, blade.
In other words, that woman wants you to take Shuhu and jump straight into the veracity and leave the rest to the Eon's stomach acid? And this is between me and him, right? Why are you tagging along?
Relax. I'll say my goodbyes and be gone.
What?
A dignified funeral, If you ask me, this ending is indeed grand enough.
I don't care about any of that. There's only one thing I care about. Does he have to die?
But they look so similar. Look, even the hair. The split in the middle.
Here's a piece of advice, little cub. Whether he lives or dies is his choice. That's the one thing you don't get to decide for him.
Lady.
It has landed.
What?
Nothing. Just a seabird landing on the rocks. A blade forged of mortal steel cannot sever an undying fate. If Shuhu is to be put down, the options are few. And that Leviathan is one of them.
In time, people will say this. The culprit of the Juming gave his life for the greater good and plunged into the abyss alongside the abomination.
I'm not as noble as you make it sound. Many years ago, you invited me to join the Galaxy Rangers.
Whoa!
I refused for one reason.
That would be crazy. Turn of events.
I'm a petty man. I was never born to carry some greater good. This is between Shuhu and me. Nothing more.
Can't argue with that. A Galaxy Ranger through and through.
Oh, man.
Well then. I won't say anything more.
Blade, you sure about this?
For years, death has clung to me like a curse, etched into my bones. If there is a chance to make a god feel the same pain, I would do it, even if this body is reduced to ash. As for everyone else, there's no need to drag them into this.
Oh.
We'll proceed as Yaoguang proposed. Bury Shuhu at the end of the world in canvas, taking me with him. And let the veracity dissolve us both.
Oh, Silver Wolf cares?
Take care.
How about you stay as well? You might as well see it through to the end with us.
Planarcadia has bigger problems that need my attention. Your
Bigger
instincts were right.
Problems.
That meanie pulling strings from the shadows is none other than a Sat Pramod.
Who else would want to kick a Ha's head like a ball?
Who is this, man? Oh, sir, he is a Lord Ravager serving the Destruction Eon. Oh, I thought he's the Eon himself. Okay.
So, I need to get back and finish my job.
Investigating a Lord Ravager sounds like a job you don't come back from.
Therefore, it also pays very well.
Then here's hoping you live long enough to collect your payment.
I've never seen Silver Wolf this, he's caring about others!
Every time, when it's just the two of us, you go quiet.
You know what I'm going to say. The seabird's flown off. It's time for us to go too.
I need a recap on why are they helping Stellar Hunters. We need to watch a recap. I'll do it after the stream. I don't want to delay it no more.
The terror slumbering at the heart of Planarcadia is... Ouroboros.
After the swarm disaster, the Veracity vanished, never to appear again for more than 700 amber eras. Their last rumored sighting was 500 years ago.
History fictionologists claim that Ouroboros lies in wait at the edge of the cosmos, guarded by their children, awaiting the day of their return.
Yaoguang.
I've heard that story before, but it wasn't about the edge of the cosmos. It was Pier Point. They say that the preservation is nothing more than a facade, and the IPC is, in truth, a cult devoted to the Veracity.
Whoa! Preservation is nothing more than a facade. IPC is a cult?
Organic life has quite the imagination.
Imagine that.
They've said other things, too. That Louis Fleming seeks to ascend as the Eon of Wealth. That the Council of Mundanites are mere hounds of Dr. Primitive. That the Marketing Development Department colludes with the Destruction, turning a blind eye to the spread of Stellarons. Such rumors are endless. I believe the General should be able to tell which are true and which are not.
I've never heard the last one, so let's assume it's the only one that's true.
Cringe. Cringe.
Such terrible breath. Once this Leviathan awakens, the Arcadia's destruction would be all but instantaneous.
Wait, Yaoguang has long hair?
For now, this remains conjecture. The sealed remains appear to be a husk that Ouroboros once shed.
Ouroboros.
Why it's here, and how it's connected to the elation, remain unknown.
Yeah, why is it here? Hidden. Bro, this is basically just like the secret of... What's that name? Penacony.
Yet even a fragmented remnant of an eon is a threat that can't be ignored. The calamity of the Leviathan must not be allowed to re-emerge in this world.
Naturally. That is why I'm here. And it's about time for the two nameless to arrive.
HSR story seems interesting, but the gameplay is not. Exactly. You know what I realized through playing Emphoreus last year? I was like, HSR's updates are basically we're just watching a movie. We're watching a movie and a few boss fights. It's either boss fights or some puzzle that you gotta fucking fix, and I hate puzzles. That's basically how the HSR updates are. If you don't build, if you don't play endgame modes or other game modes, that's basically it for the updates. Genshin, at least we get to move around.
We're just on time.
And we get to... It feels like a action RPG game in Genshin when you're controlling the character. Here is just turn-based games. Click button.
General Yaoguang, as instructed, warding talismans have been placed at over a dozen sites across Planarcadia.
My thanks. It was Mr. Yang's talent of creation out of nothing that allowed us to reproduce dozens of plumes and complete the deployment with such speed.
Yeah, exploration is a big part. For which game? Genshin or Star Rail? Yeah, you know, imagine if I didn't come back to Star Rail last year. Like, if you remember, I quit Star Rail last year for about 2 months because Emphoreus was too much for me. It was they stretched it out too long and then they were just doing black screen, white text, PowerPoint style. I was like, this is not it, Star Rail. What happened? You're the favorite child of hoyoverse. But then, you know, I went back to it because I'm loyal. And March 7 lore was part of last year, so I gotta play through it for March 7 lore. What seems interesting? Yeah, it is. It's just that I have no time to grind story, because you know, Wua, it's still in the beginning stage of. If you're a low level account, you gotta unlock the level to continue the main story, which I have no time to do that anymore. I heard from people that it stopped being a Gunner game and it transformed into a more quality of life game, an actual game. I mean, look at the collab they just had with Cyberpunk. It was all good news. But then the good news stopped recently because the collab finished.
Now, with yin and yang aligned, and all 4 aspects in place, as long as we set up the last formation core.
That's why I've been thinking, should I still stream Star Rail? Because I mainly just sit here and watch the animations. We're basically watching a free movie. But luckily, this update is only 4 hours, not like sometimes it goes 6 hours and more. If it does 6 hours and more, it's too much. I gotta split the stream. I'm gonna try to finish this all tonight because it's only 4 hours.
The Decalite reflection barrier will be complete.
What was like semi-Gunner? What are you talking about? It was full-on Gunner back then. Look at the... What's the character's name? I don't know if you played last year's Wua. The part where Cartatia's update. Cartatia and what's her name? But yeah, there's this other girl also. It's such Gunner bait character. And then ZZZ, yeah, ZZZ is going all in the Gunner rabbit hole. Even though I saw the lore for the MC in ZZZ is a lot better than Genshin and Hoyo and Star Rail, because I saw the MC has an actual transformation and is actually badass. I'm like, wait, that's cool. And I was so close to jumping back to ZZZ, but I'm like, wait, nah, I don't have storage for this. I might just watch the gameplay on YouTube and react to it.
Using the divine eye of the Spiritus to weave a giant web, one that ensnares countless possible futures.
But the thing with Star Rail that...
General, have you truly made up your mind?
The thing with Star Rail that I think that I could stream this game forever, because the Astral Express is just adventuring forever. They could go to new planets after planets after planets, adventures after adventures. It makes sense that the game will not stop. But Genshin, it is limited. Right now it's all theorizing. After Saritsa, it's gonna be Conria. Or maybe even after Saritsa, Genshin 2 will be Conria. I don't know. But I just hope they don't make a new game called Genshin 2. I hope they continue it in the same game, just like Honkai Impact 3rd. So all the grinding and character builds that I have will not go to waste. You know what I mean? Just like how Honkai Impact 3rd is. The Venti theory? Yeah, bro, the Venti theory. Are we talking about the same theory that he's also the god of time? I thought about that theory? Because they have the same VA in English. Wait, in Japanese too. In Japanese it's the same VA. God of time. No, not God of time. Is it God of time? Yeah, I think Goddess of time. What combat is goated? Yeah, I'm not taking that away from that. It's just that there's so many things you gotta remember in Wua. The basic combat is good, the parry and the dodge system, but then you gotta. The thing is it's only 3 party members, and you gotta remember all the intro and outro skills also. I'm like, okay, that's too much. That's too much. I'm good here. The basic Genshin and Star Rail style, because NTE had the same mechanics. It's very similar to Wua, dodge, counter, and an intro outro skill, but they call it something else. But NTE, they leveled it up more with the builds. You gotta build an artifact in order to use the artifact. Hello? 頭先你唔係咩？啊，好耐啦喎，唔係咩？跟住最尾你講咗咩啊？我聽唔到你講咩，你 cut 咗。跟住你仲，哦，唔得啦，係。What was I saying? My bad. My mom called. Gnosis is the queen, which is the strongest piece, chess piece. Yeah, but all the Gnosis are gone. If you've not watched my Genshin stream, the only Gnosis that was still alive, that was still kept in the Archon was Mawika, but she gave it to Nahida, and Nahida exploded it. Nahida used the Pyro Gnosis to explode the Airman Soul. So what other Gnosis are still there? They're all in Saritsa's hands now. Freaking Dendro Gnosis, Geo, Animo are all in Saritsa. Raiden Shoguns? What happened to the Raiden Gnosis? Do you remember? You do not, my bad. Spoil? What happened to the Raiden Gnosis? Did they take it? Cause Rosalina died. What's her name? It's not Rosalina. The Moth Girl. The Moth Girl died. Raiden Shogun. Oh yeah, she gave it to Yaimiko, and then she gave it to Scaramouche to save the Traveler. Don't spoil, you may come back. What the hell? You were watching my streams.
Though Shuhu has been eradicated, the signs of doom have not faded. On the contrary, they grow ever clearer. After much consideration, the source can only be this restless corpse.
It's not a spawn, it's a canon event.
One crisis is yet to pass, and another is already upon us. The
I didn't tell
Arcadia's
you
ley
why.
lines were already riddled with scars. And now even the ancient tree's seal is starting to loosen. While Evanesia is asleep, someone must take up her duty to guard this place.
Hey, Archie, help me like the YouTube stream, by the way.
But defending isn't the way of the hunt. If you don't want to become the prey, you must become the hunter.
General, do you intend to go on the offensive and suppress the remains of the veracity?
How could I? The Joy Seeker could barely confine that husk using the Abundance's ambrosial arbor as its cage. I'm not that arrogant as to place myself alongside the gods. I'm not here to guard against an Eon, but against a lesser menace. Lord Ravager Asat Pramod. This barrier is prepared for him.
Asat Pramod has been meddling with the game from the shadows. His intentions unclear. We know little about him or the veracity. By chance, however, a friendly citizen has provided us with intel.
Ouroboros' remains are
Oh,
in
Kushiba!
Alhakopia, aren't they? Silence is an answer in itself. I've seen that reaction too many
Bro,
times.
she has to be playable soon, bro. Look at the character design, the outfit too.
I'm not surprised that you were the first to discover it. You were in the Torn Scroll too. The probability of you noticing was 24%.
That's a little low, don't you think? I'd put it at well over 90.
What I don't understand is this. There were countless ways to verify your hypothesis. Yet you chose the most unconventional one.
The DMC anime? I heard bad things about DMC anime. They said it's so bad. They ruined Virgil's hair.
You bypassed security and broke into the building to confront me in person. What is your objective?
I'm Batman.
This is no confrontation. It's a warning, Madam Pearl. I'm a security officer, and there is only one reason I'm here. While everyone else is fixated on the Phantasmoon games, only the Department of Aberration Defense is watching other places.
Like the location where the new Herald of Death case was closed?
Correct. The incident involved 4 Daybreak warriors, 3 nameless, 1 detective, and 1 officer. But just moments ago, a 10th set of footprints appeared at the scene.
After the investigation,
Nanny?
we learned that the traces were left deliberately. A blatant provocation.
The Lord Ravager bent on destroying the Elation came uninvited. Make no mistake. Planarcadia is a stage he chose with care.
You haven't
and
played the
drawing
games?
the Abundance into the fray was hardly
So
a
you...
win.
Bro, there's a lot of memes from DMC games. So you didn't know how Virgil looked like? No, so maybe that's why you think his hair is original.
Our top priority is to dispose of Shuhu's flesh properly.
I haven't played any
prevent it
DMC
from
games
falling
either,
into
but I know
wrong
the
hands
memes.
and causing another calamity.
That said, we cannot afford to ignore Asat Pramod's next move.
This giant web is prepared for that very purpose. Once the entire planet is
But do you
folded
know-
into the divination's trajectory, under the gaze of the Omnitia, all possibilities will be laid bare.
Do you know the anime, is it like following the game's story, like from DMC 1 to DMC 5, or is it like an original anime story? Because for Nier Automata, it's inspired by the game, but they twist bits and pieces of the anime. What's up, Arla? Welcome back to the YouTube chat. Long time no see. You care about the story? Why would I fixate on tiny deals in this game? Yeah. Big fan.
When that time comes, he won't wish to leave any footprints behind.
I'm tired. Been working.
One final question. Why did the Lord Ravager choose to visit this place? Does he have an ulterior motive? Or is this merely some twisted joke?
That question should be left to the professionals. Don't forget, we have a detective who can't seem to rest.
Arla, help me like the stream.
Let's hope the accumulation of variables can tip the scales in our favor.
And so, the people set out, and the gondola, bound for distant lands, set sail. At the end of the world, the elation once again declared war upon the veracity. Hey, frail little humans! Ouroboros split their mouth wide open! Whoever can fill my whole mouth with but a single thing shall receive a reward. The fool known as the Shepherd captured a comet, but it wasn't even enough to fill the gap between the veracity's teeth. The bartender Braji opened the wine cellar, yet they only grew drowsy, drifting off to sleep.
Thank you, Arla.
And en route,
oh yeah, it's finals. It's final season.
Here and told them a corny joke. The veracity pondered it for
Are you done with finals, or are you still going through them?
Then burst into laughter at their own amusement. En route spread his hands and said, "See, I filled your mouth with laughter."
Then what happened?
Then the veracity said, "Are you kidding me?" And with that, they opened their gaping maw and tore en route to pieces.
What kind of nonsense is that?
Those are the facts, my inquisitive auditor. If you want to hear more stories, you're welcome to discuss with your classmates.
Your last finals tomorrow. What subject?
We came here to investigate the veracity in Asat Pramod, but all we got were stories that only a 3-year-old would believe.
Rumors don't just appear out of thin air. It's just a matter of how much truth you think they hold.
At least 90% of that was made up.
Sometimes that last 10% is all you need.
Ashbel's lore, I'm kind of interested in it too. Like, how is he the leader of Galaxy Ranger?
Oh, plenty of bystanders.
What connections does he have with Blade?
Let's hear what they have to say.
Or? The guy, someone comes with the guy. Alright, I'm running an Ashvale feixiao team, my bad. Wait a minute. Is this mine? Oh! Why is it level 50? What? I don't remember leveling him up. Why can't I view his mine? Yeah, I need to replace this guy. It's supposed to be Robin in this spot. Yeah! Now it makes sense. What do you want, buddy?
You two asking about the veracity?
Oh, it looks delicious!
What's the path of veracity?
Ramen, bro.
Do I need to eat everything in sight?
You got it! And I am Ouroboros!
Can you talk?
I swore to become... Finally! I'll pinch my...
Ouroboros?
Nah,
ready.
Ooh, March pissed off.
Telling
Do we
you,
fight?
It was all bluff on Root and Dorothy.
That is annoying,
Then poof!
Thank goodness there's a skip button in Star Rail.
Boy, already You should be putting this much effort into your studies.
Next. Whatever, man. Oh, this lady I'm supposed to talk to?
They say a dull pen beats a
Gotta
sharp
go.
memory.
Okay, see you later.
My memory's dull. Then a kindred speak. I've met far too many fools who can't even read. Interested in studying the knowledge of the laughter? This feels completely made up.
Hey Sarah, are you still in the
Thanks
chat?
Anyway. Oh please, thank us for me. Hey friends! How was your first day of school?
Sparxie!
Where were you just now? You opened the door for us and just disappeared. Don't tell me you're up to something again. Still doubting me? You're breaking Sparxie's heart here. That whole foolish thing. I took on every emoji in the tavern by myself, fought them all the way to the end of the world, and even wore my mask down to nothing! But honestly, this place runs on rumors. Aha is being chased by the veracity. Aha chases the veracity. We won't get anywhere following stories like this.
Let's go through what we know so far.
I am very lost in this update.
Yeah, it's a complete mess.
It is a mess. The only last thing I remember in the story is Sparxie was the bad villain, and after that, I don't remember anymore. Why is Foolish turned bad, and where did this Ouroboros guy come from?
So, after a bit of thought, a Lady Sparxie came up with a brilliant idea.
And what happened to
I
Sparkle?
borrowed a nifty little
Did they
gadget
merge
from
back
a friend.
together?
The Unreal Sparks and Spark! No idea how it works, but apparently
No
this
idea.
light bulb makes you smarter the moment you put it on. Does this friend know you borrowed it? Supramon has a gun to our heads, and this is what you're worried about? He'll find out one day. Well then, I'll go first.
It, doesn't look very reliable. Are you sure about this?
No worries. If anything goes wrong, the friend in my head will protect me.
Yeah, evernight. Evernight. Oh, nice.
Doesn't seem to have any effect.
No, it's working perfectly. Our enemy is a Lord Ravager. There's only one question we need answered. How does Asat Pramod plan to destroy Elation?
Correction. The effect is very obvious.
Judging by Nanook's habit of picking Lord Ravagers, I wouldn't be surprised if Asat Pramod was once a masked fool, and therefore knows Aha's weakness.
Does that work?
The Arcadia is like a microcosm of eons and paths. People indulge themselves in fabricated happiness, unable to pull themselves away from it. Many have expressed their concerns. This isn't elation. Aha is playing with fire.
A classic social realist deduction. Old-fashioned. Ooh, but effective. We're closing in on the truth.
Yes, the answer is all but revealed. You are Asat Pramod. Sparxie.
Oh my gosh, March is over.
Do you have evidence? Of course. The truth is so simple that everyone overlooked it. The evidence is you were the first person I met when I got off the express.
She's crazy. She's the Lulu.
If I am Asat Pramod, would you and Grey Hair have been able to walk out of the school alive? Yeah, fair point. Just take that thing off already. That's weird. I thought I was on the right track. Let me give you a lesson. Deduction isn't about people skills. It's about smart tricks and flawless logic.
Gotta go? Okay, Aji.
Watch and learn. Sparkle, master of the classic whodunit, has entered the chat.
Sparkle! She's... Oh. So they did merge back together!
You changed your clothes just for this? First of all, Ouroboros likes to eat. Secondly, whatever they eat disappears completely.
The way they talk is different too.
Therefore, veracity is also a form of destruction.
Destruction.
This is the classic mystery of one culprit, two identities.
Oh.
The one trying to kill Elation is... the Lord Raptor Asat Pramod, played by the Veracity! What am I even saying? Classic whodunit? This is more like a classic Who's the Dummy.
Ah, I get it now. All this thing does is make wild guesses sound reasonable.
Oh.
So far...
Fake.
That's the most accurate piece of information we've gotten.
What?
No need to be so serious, detective. Why don't you show us what you've got? By the way, what type of detective are you?
Me?
Batman.
I'm the tough guy type. I don't waste time on useless details. I aim straight at the heart of the problem. You're not wrong. Asat Pramod is Nanook's weapon to assassinate Aha. Whatever his plan may be, the target doesn't change. Remember, as far as humanity knows, there are only 3 ways an Eon can fall.
A broader path engulfs a narrower one. Divine warfare between eons, and the third one. What was it again?
Forcing an Eon to turn away from their own path.
Whoa. What? You can do that?
Whichever it is, none of it sounds remotely connected to Planarcadia. So, what makes you so certain Asat Pramod is here on business, not on vacation?
Because we folks just dug up one heck of a treasure from underground. And in the stories tied to them, we've unearthed more than a few names worth paying attention to. He's the one I can't stop thinking about. The stories change every time, but they all circle back to the same logic. En route defeated the veracity by some means.
You're right. Then who is this en route? Do you know him? En route.
Acheron, why is Acheron here?
Of course she does!
Freaking Sampo.
Everyone in the tavern knows that name. Long ago, its owner grew tired of jokes, cast aside his mask, and walked away. Some say he became a morning actor. Others say he jumped into IX's black hole. But none of that matters. What truly matters is that you have my unreal Sparxie spark.
Oh.
I knew it.
Give it back, give it back! That's a big order my client wants immediately!
What do you mean, give it back? It just wandered off, and I happened to find it on the way, so I brought it home. You want it? Here, take it now.
Absolutely not! Wait, right now? This doesn't sound like you at all.
No. If it's a no, it's a no. Guess I'll keep it.
Wow.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Get back here!
Sir, do you need to hire a private detective?
Private detective.
Hey!
Can you catch her for me?
Of course. I'll have that thing returned to you safe and sound in half a day. But, in exchange, I'd like you to elaborate a bit more on what you were saying.
Oh, so that's why you're here. Now, old Sempo's intel is
Sampo.
Waiving the fee won't quite cut it, will it?
Name your price. Put it on Pearl's tab.
Ha! Just kidding. Money talks boring. Besides, the Astral Express and I go way back. Oh, and I wouldn't scam you two. The en route you're looking for lives up to the name. There's nowhere he can't reach. Only places he hasn't been yet. He's the gold standard of the masked fools. He only shows up where he's least welcome. A morning actor's stage, a friend's wedding, even inside the Veracity's mouth. All for the sake of a good laugh. Oh.
That lines up. Sounds like the origin of the legend. So, he's a friend of yours?
Not a chance! Back when old Sempo was still a kid. En route was already a name in the history books. He left the tavern during the Second Prosperity. After hearing 30 trillion jokes, he never laughed again. Before he left, en route said one thing that, at the time, no one cared about. Elation has been dead for a long time.
Where did he go after he left the tavern?
The tavern has 10,000 mouths, all telling different stories. All I know is this. He said he was headed for the true world's end, and then he vanished without a trace.
How do you know all this?
Oh, I've been around long enough to have my own channels. Just trust old Sempo. And about catching Sparxie?
Leave it to me. I keep my word. See? You only need that 10% of the story to be true.
The last thing he said was really scary.
So many unanswered questions about en route. He has to be tied to Asat Pramod somehow. But our leads at the tavern have run their course. Let's go pay a visit to another expert next. No. Speak of the devil. Only a CMJ general could have arranged something like this, I suppose.
What the heck? Ron May's involved?
I'm surprised as well. You've only just left Amphorius, and already you've managed to draw the attention of another Lord Ravager.
Miss Ron May? And Miss Ting Yun?
We're here by General Yaoguang's request. It seems we arrived just in time.
At first, I only came because the Shanzhou extended an invitation, and it seemed impolite to refuse.
Wait.
Now that I'm here, I see it was well worth the trip.
Did Ron May VA change? Okay, it didn't change. My bad. I just haven't heard Ron May in a long time.
So, let me get to the point. Ouroboros has long been dead.
No
Their
way.
death was merely buried beneath layers of secrecy.
It's not dead.
Hardly surprising. They disappeared after the swarm disaster, and there are many different opinions on where they went. The Intelligentsia Guild claims the Veracity ate their fill and entered hibernation. I don't buy it. Those scholars are fond of post-meal naps themselves, likely just projecting their own habits.
You seem surprisingly calm, which makes sense. After all, the shadow in your right hand is evidence as well. Why don't you tell everyone what happened to the Galaxy Rangers back on Von Walk?
Oh, no. Actually, no, we need more Galaxy Ranger lore. Why they only operate by themselves, like as an individual, but then they're still known as a Galaxy Ranger as a faction. Form.
Sprightly Von Walk. I've heard there's a particular phenomenon that occurs on that rainforest planet. Plants multiply and grow and are then harvested like wild grass. A cycle repeating every few decades. Almost identical to the Phantom Moon games.
But how are the two connected? When you hear plants and growth, shouldn't that make you think of abundance? Huh. Wait.
It seems you figured it out. By coincidence, abundance is another thing the two worlds have in common.
When coincidences pile up, they cease to be coincidences, Mr. Ashvale. No.
Leader of the Rangers, Mr. La Mancha.
La Mancha.
Perhaps you could explain this to our nameless friend?
Back on Van Walk, I'd already long since stopped being a ranger.
Really?
Your conjecture is basically correct, Miss Ron May. You're not the only genius to take life as a subject of study. By the time I arrived, the atavistic experiment was already approaching its final phase. Dr. Primitive had set his sights on an ancient leviathan.
Monkey doctor.
Beneath Von Walk's surface, there also lay the remains of the Veracity.
You stopped him.
The Rangers stopped him. Back then, Mr. M was still human.
Now, deep beneath Ahatopia, another corpse of the Leviathan lies buried. If I'm not mistaken, there are countless other worlds carrying out the same ritual. Aha sealed Ouroboros' body among the stars, suppressed it with abundance, siphoned the power of the Path of Veracity, and called it a game.
Among the stars.
This is what people call the Phantasmoon Games.
Uh-huh. Why would they do such a thing?
You may remember, the Express once delivered a Leviathan's carcass to me. That wasn't the only one in my collection.
Oh, what?
By arranging remains from different eras in sequence, I discovered something rather intriguing. At a certain moment over 1,000 Amber eras ago, just as Akifili began traveling in pursuit of their ideal, all creations of the Veracity lost the same organ. Their taste buds.
What does that imply?
The purpose of consumption changed. Be they spawns, depth crawlers, or void song whales, their genetic markers encoding gustatory organs vanished entirely. Creatures walking the path of Veracity became nothing more than biological black holes, consuming without discrimination. This was not natural evolution. Through the simulated universe, I identified the point of divergence in history. A concept had disappeared from the path of Veracity. Consider this. What do taste buds provide?
Yummy flavors?
Precisely. Savoring something's aftertaste is an act of elation.
So Aha stole the original Primum Mobile of the Veracity?
The simulated universe proves nothing on its own, but the primal desires of life have always been entangled. Think of it as my intuition. The conflict between the eons of elation and Veracity stretches all the way back to primordial times.
How many people know about this?
There used to be 2. I only told Yu Qingtu. Now, there are 5. After this, I can't be sure.
Exploit the old conflict between Aha and Ouroboros to ignite a divine war, or allow intersecting paths to devour one another.
Exploit an old conflict between Aha or Ouroboros to ignite one war, or allow intersecting paths to devour.
Of the 3 known ways to kill an Eon, the Arcadia fulfills at least 2. Now who still thinks Asapramon is here on vacation?
But you still haven't explained where it came from.
Yeah, man. Where you got your power from?
You mean the shadow?
The shadow.
It has nothing to do with Funwalk.
Oh, you got it before that?
Call it a twist of fate. This isn't my first encounter with the Astral Express. Nor my first time dealing with a Lord Ravager.
When
my home was destroyed by Zulo. I had a brief encounter with a former navigator.
A navigator of the Express?
Yes.
Former.
Starseer, I see. He'd already retired by then. He was the one who told me about the Shadow. According to IC, it was one of many remnants left behind when the Express first carved paths along the edges of the cosmos. I led the Rangers to suppress the Shadow and devised the plan to assassinate Zulo. But I never learned why it was there in the first place.
Don't you find it strange, Mr. Ashvale?
Strange?
When coincidences pile up, they cease to be coincidences.
Again, say this.
Like an experiment with results that are too perfect. It's enough to send a chill down your spine. If you don't mind, let's walk through the whole thing once more. Earlier, what did you two uncover in the tavern?
Someone suspected to be a Sat Pramod knew about the Veracity's secret. Before disappearing, he said he was headed for the end of the world.
And then? Who did he say the Shadow belonged to?
A former navigator. The Shadow was a remnant left behind when he charted the cosmos.
If the world's end isn't the tavern, then where is it?
I don't know if anyone can answer that question. Not even Akivilli.
What happened?
Wait. Don't tell me.
En route only goes where he isn't welcome. After leaving the tavern, he went to the Astral Express.
Train?
The detective game is over.
He's here. Can we fight now? Can we play the game? En route, heading for the true world's end. Haven't in a long time. Laughter, but peace.
I have to say, not many people can make me change my plans. Whether in the past or present, you've always been one of them.
So, it is you.
You know how it is, kid.
Mask.
I've always enjoyed arriving uninvited.
Pearl said she would arrange a ferry to pick us up at the Seafeld City dock. The place we're going to holds clues about Graphia? Really?
Ticket before boarding and be a model passenger. We wish you a pleasant journey. Attention passengers, welcome to the Seaside Line. The current stop is Seafeld Station. This train is bound for Dopamine Memorial Airport. Next stop, Seafeld TV. This is a model station for healthy dining, and your entree is full.
I'm curious. Imagine a girl cruise drive. And all my previous business in Seafeld City.
Ooh, nice. But surely there's something better out there.
It is an honor to, well, shall I say, be of service to you again. To be honest, when Madame Pearl invited you to visit the Perlux Tower, I was supposed to be your guide.
Oh.
I ended up being replaced by a total fraud. My name is Feld. By order of Madame Pearl, I will be escorting you to your destination.
Thank you, Feld.
You are too kind. I followed the battle in Seafeld City very closely. Serving a hero such as yourself is a true privilege. I assume Madame Pearl has already briefed you on our destination?
Nah, she only told me to.
I see. It so happens that Madame Pearl is tied up with an unforeseen event, so allow me to brief you in her stead. The destination of our boat journey is a hotel known as Inkford Hermitage. It is situated at the end of a Dovebrook tributary that ultimately flows into the sea. It is one of the points where the world in canvas intersects with reality.
You live there?
Yes, to be precise, she lived there 1,000 years ago. Legend says the miraculous and canvassing of the mortal world happened there. Would Madame Pearl, a die-hard fan, pass up a sacred site like that?
When did you get here? It's cold.
Word is that Madame Pearl just flicked her wrist, signed a check with an astronomical figure, and bought the whole plot of land. She also snatched up every single piece of Graphia's lost works she could find without bothering to verify their authenticity. Whew, I guess money really does let you do whatever you want. That's not even the half of it. I don't know where her obsession comes from, but she's dead set on the idea that Graphia is still alive. If she gets even a whiff of anything remotely related to Graphia, she's got her people on it at the snap of a finger. But all they could find were Imagine knockoffs. Random, pretty redheads based on nothing but imagination. I bet her reaction went something like this. Objective. Locate the original. Error. Detecting excessive quantity of low-quality merchandise.
You! I remember you! You're that fraudster from Perlux Tower!
Perlux Tower? I've never set foot in that place in my life.
Oh, I know it's you.
Right.
I've seen the footage. You're wearing the exact same outfit.
She was the one who fake, tour guide, whatever the name.
Oh, a slip up in an otherwise perfect plan. Relax. Your job is safe this time.
Cut it out, you scoundrel. You can't talk your way out of this. Who exactly are you?
That's Miss Colt. This is the author of the Fluffy.
This is the author of Fluffy Across the Blue. Blurry QR cult.
Huh. Is that so? My apologies. How rude of me. Miss Colt, it's an honor to finally see the face behind the work. Please pardon my yelling. I didn't know.
No worries, no worries.
Are you headed to Inkford Hermitage as well?
Well, yes. Would you believe it if I said I was going on vacation?
Miss Blurry QR Colt, let's be clear. You are being transported under escort.
Oh.
Your current credit balance is in the negative. Madame Pearl has offered you a lifeline by asking you to complete the next volume of the Fluffy.
The heck?
Oh, whoa, this is not my fault. Remember Alloy King Pom Pom from Perlux Tower? I tried to put everything on Pearl's tab, but she found out and charged it back to me.
Oh, no.
Who knew a figurine could be so expensive? It cost me more than my entire savings.
You actually have savings?
Hey, I pay for my own meals. Is that so shocking to you? Is it?
So you're escorting her to, shall we say, an intensive creative retreat?
Correct. The objective is to deliver the manuscript and clear her debts. The estimated duration is 56 days.
Hear that? It's not a hotel. It's hell. Where you get whipped for not finishing your scripts on time.
Like, deadline's actually deadly.
The boat has arrived. When you're ready, let's begin our journey to Ingford Hermitage. Please, mind your step as you board.
What the heck? Snow place? Whoa. Snezhnaya.
We have arrived. This is the snowy shore of the canvas world, Ingford Hermitage.
Are those wispei floating on the water?
Where? Oh, go.
Oh dear, there are so many wispei. They are blocking the boat's route. But no need to panic. Please follow my lead.
We have now arrived at Hermitage Port. Please make sure you have all.
Bro, this is Snezhnaya. We have to go there. Oh, her hair. Just purple inside. I don't wanna do these mini games. I don't wanna do. Okay, this makes me want to stop playing Star Rail for these mini games. Ah.
Whew, a safe docking. For a second, I thought we were going to hit an iceberg or something. They probably sensed your wish power. You are the Phantas Moon Games superstar, no? Look, one's trying to hitch a ride on you. Must have been when we came ashore. Oh, what a devoted fan.
everyone. Welcome to Inkford Hermitage.
What's up? Snezhnaya.
I was imagining a Benzai Tengoku style manor or something. So you
Benzai
demolished
Tengoku.
your idol's old residence and replaced it with a luxury hotel.
Of course not. Benzai Tengoku vanished more than 1,000 years ago. The original structure is long lost to time. The IPC only chose this location because this is one of the weakest points between reality and the world in canvas. Many Imaginae are born every day, but just as many ancient lineages of Imaginae hide themselves away in the world in canvas once their wish power dry up, or as they grow weary of the mortal world. This is the final stop before they enter the world in canvas, and this is where they bid farewell to reality. They rest here, organize memories spanning centuries, and then pass beyond the point of no return. Rumor has it that Graphia's soul appears from time to time to guide these weary Imaginae on their path.
There's a sense of parting in the air. No wonder the soul of the mother of Imagenesis feels an attraction for a creator. This must be the finest well of inspiration.
Miss Colt, now that you're in this well too, you ought to make the most of it. Let's go. I'll lead the way.
What the heck? Yo, what's up, Blackie? Back with your other account. Eastfar? What's up, Eastfar? An actual working escalator in a game? Wow. Come hit the like button on the stream, Blaggy. Are you also in your exam season right now? Everybody's having finals. Are you also having finals? Or are you having a different schedule? Oh my god, I've been playing Final Fantasy a lot. I almost forgot I can buy some items here! I miss playing Final Fantasy. I gotta get back to it. Gundam.
All those years of effort, and in the end, I still live somewhere this small.
Oh yeah. Where's the cow? It says you unlock the cow. Oh, this one. Goodbye. Exams, you finished yours 2 weeks ago? I see.
We have arrived. The hotel staff will take over from here. I'll take my leave.
Help me like the YouTube stream. Since you're done with exams, are you playing any games again? Are you back to playing any games?
Oh, it's freezing. It's cold enough for a typical snowstorm mansion murder mystery. Anyone here? Here. Hello?
Look at her doing the echoes herself.
Honored guests, my apologies for
Pearl?
the late welcome.
Who's this, Pearl? What?
Oh, no wonder
Sounds
it's
like a
so
robot.
cold.
So
It's an
wispy.
actual snow wispy. Hello there, little one.
I am the lobby manager, Casper.
Casper. Oh,
You have a
it
very
fits.
high body temperature.
It's fitting.
Please, try not to overheat the room.
Allow me to introduce
Overheat.
myself. I am the popular comic artist, Blurry.
You wanna play War again? Bro, War had the best collab recently. They just finished a collab with Cyberpunk. Did you see it?
The former comic artist.
Former?
Smilux.
What do you mean by former?
Oh, my true name is gone, just like that. Oh wait, did you say former?
Yeah, what do you mean by that?
The big shots upstairs gave me a heads up. You are now an asset of Perlux Corp. You'll be staying here until you finish your next volume.
What?
Every guest in this hotel is an Imaginee with quite a history. That Arcadian over there? That's a former superhero.
What?
Which one? Never heard of him.
That one over there is one of the oldest strangelings. They're a former Kappa.
Kappa?
These days,
Kappa.
they work as the hot springs manager.
A Kappa? Didn't that lineage of Imaginate go extinct when the IPC first arrived?
There are still a few survivors that slipped through the net. As for Casper myself, I am a former frost giant.
What? No way. I am current nameless.
Indeed, another glittering nameless.
Have you seen the new characters? No, I haven't keep up with it. The only times I see anything Wua is when they start trending in the gacha game news. Like even if it's so good, I'll see it. I mean, if it's bad too, I'll see it. Like it's all over the YouTube thumbnails. It's all over the IG memes. Right now, the meme is the Wua had a lot of stonks. They had a lot of gains, but then since the collab ended, players stopped playing the game because the collab ended. So it's back to the regular Wua players. The Cyberpunk players left the game already.
Another? How's that?
That is a secret.
Any info on the former Graphia?
Sightings of Lady Graphia are as common as the snowflakes here.
Ever since the news spread that her soul would reside at the hotel, all those imaginary who mimic her and the weirdos who insist they have a connection to her have flocked here.
Weirdos.
You see, they all claim they have some sort of connection to her, or hold some secret about her.
I bet they're just trying to scam people out of wish power and credits. Just like all those people who swear they're AHA.
You're not wrong.
Bye-bye.
But whenever the higher-ups
Thank you for
ask
dropping
for
by.
it,
Help me hit the
little
like
Casper here
button.
can always
Help me like the
cut it out
stream.
and hand over a long list of names. Nameless. Good luck with your inquiries. Bye now.
Bye, Casper.
So, you're here looking for Graphia's whereabouts on behalf of that Intellitron executive. I think it's unlikely that the mother of Imogenesis will see her.
Why?
If she wanted to see her, it would already have happened. The IPC has practically turned the world and canvas upside down. You know this, right? Over 140 years ago, they brought in hackers from Punklord and did everything they could to blast open the passage between reality and the world and canvas. I think disturbing her world and canvas like that must have upset the mother of Imogenesis.
I received a request from a friend of Graphia.
A friend of Graphia's? Just how long has that person been alive? So that friend wanted you to find Graphia, but they didn't tell you how.
The only thing Avenesia left that could be a token is the mask she painted herself.
Do you have any bright ideas?
Normally, I'd suggest you play that little snow puff ball for info. That good luck with your inquiries line definitely had a subtext. But since you're asking for a bright idea, you must have heard that in a certain corner of the universe, there's a mysterious ritual that can summon historical figures to the present day.
Hey, that's Fate! That's the Fate series.
The Holy Grail War!
She actually mentioned it! What the heck? It's canon. I've been in.
Oh, right! That was your big adventure in Penacony. Oh, how nice. I hope Planarcadia holds one too.
You jinx it. They're on the way.
Then I don't need to explain the method. First, we need a catalyst. Do you have Graphia's brush or palette? Doesn't look like it. No matter, Miss Cult has got you covered. We use ley line resonance. This hotel is built on Graphia's former home. It still has a connection to her, like that vibrant golden tree.
Ley line. It's Genshin to me.
Wait, you aren't actually falling for this, are you?
Snylox, voiced by Farina's VA. She is Farina's VA. No wonder she's so good.
I was just kidding. Sorry. I was just trying to lift the mood. Oh, Honestly, I'm a chronic deadline misser who can barely save her own skin. How am I supposed to help you?
I've heard enough. Break time is over, Miss Nihilux. Now that you understand your situation, stop wasting time. Start drawing!
I just checked in, and I have to work already? I'm not some fully automated painting mechatron. You do know that, right?
A mechatron can run for hundreds of hours straight. You cannot. That's exactly why every second counts. Now right this second, start increasing your value as a quality asset.
Hey, wait! This is kidnapping! Little raccoon!
No!
Help me!
I want Nihilux to be with us.
Nihilux has a point. If that Casper guy is a survivor from the Cinderth Age, maybe he really does know something. Anyway, I'll start by asking around here.
Best farewell to
Back in the day, I was quite a force.
This glass of milk reminds me.
Oh, bro, I thought it's a pool. Is this water? Is it? It is a water. They don't have the. They don't have the Amphorious physics in the water here no more.
Ooh, nice. But surely there's something better out there.
Casper? Are you there?
Nope. I'm not.
There you are.
You found me, current nameless. I knew you'd come to ask about Lady Graphia. But if I try too hard to remember things from such a long, long time ago, my soft, squishy head starts to throb, and then I start melting. Drip, drop, drip, drop. So much of my memory feels like it's shrouded in a blizzard and I can't see anything clearly. I'm sorry, but I don't think I can help you. A snowball fight? The game, the name, it feels so familiar. It feels like I had snowball fights every single day a long time ago. Shaping the snow into balls and flinging them at whatever strange intruders came barging in. Well then, come at me, Nameless. I'm a snowball fight veteran. I won't lose! things from the Cinderth Age are still a bit blurry. But I definitely met Lady Gracia. I had snowball fights with her. She was a great painter who led us in snowball fights. She'd even paint portraits for everyone. Back then, when we wanted to see her, we'd go to her doorstep, light the ground lamps, and shout, "Snowball fight!" Then Lady Gracia would poke her head out of the window upstairs, unfurl the scroll, and whoosh! Slide right down into the snow. Then we'd have snowball fights against the Void Rangers together, under the giant moon. If we won, I got to swallow the Void Rangers whole. They were so crispy and tasty. There was someone else. Just thinking about them makes my blood boil. He was a snowball fight master. I remember one time, 8 of us teamed up to challenge him. But that guy knocked us all down with his snowballs like it was nothing. All from so far away. Six of my friends were lying on the ground, feeling beat. Losing the game got everyone so down that no one uttered a word. As for me, I think I got hit right in the neck. I saw my own giant body thud onto the ground, and my chin felt ice cold.
8 people in the Phantasmoon Games? So in that round of the Phantasmoon Games, Graphia must have fought a terrifyingly powerful opponent. It seems only she and Casper survived the fight.
I saw her once. By then, Ahatopia had already been transported into the canvas. It was so quiet and lonely. I couldn't find my other 6 friends, but I remembered where Lady Graphia lived. So, I went to her front door again, lit the ground lamps and shouted, "Snowball fight!" It felt like only a second had passed. Just the blink of an eye, yet somehow it also felt like forever. At last, I saw her drift out. She held me and cried, saying, "I'm sorry, and you've done well," over and over. It was just one lost game. We could have just won it back some other time, but that was the last I saw of her. Why are you saying that too? It's making me feel all strange. That's about all Casper can remember. If you're still up for fun and games, come find me for another snowball fight sometime.
So, to summarize, Casper likes to light the ground lamps and call for her near Graphia's old home. Now, where can I find those ground lamps?
Prime.
Even next to such a lively hot spring hotel, there's a secluded mount. These atonement statues all look like small animals. I should find a prominent spot for the ground lamps.
Tanuki. No, we are not doing that.
These 2 little lamps don't look reliable at all. Whatever. It's not like I have any other way.
Who dares disturb my 1,000-year slumber? Not only will I refuse to grant you 3 wishes, I shall also lock you in my canvas to suffer in my stead!
Dead? Wala.
Thanks for the invite. I'm not quite dead yet, but I don't feel alive either.
Oh my god. Nihilux is becoming my favorite in this update. In our Planarcadia. You again, Colt?
I'm testing the deadline. I snuck out.
She's so cool.
This mountain path is so quiet and secluded. Oh, what a great spot for a night stroll. Listening to the calming sound of the springs. Who knows? Maybe my inspiration will flow again like these waters.
These waters. Yeah, especially it's dry, but you sing that night. Aren't.
I was hoping to find some inspiration out here. With those two goons breathing down my neck, anyone would hit a complete creative block. Look at this old stone statue! Ooh, doesn't it look like Hemicat? I just reached the real versus fake Hemicat arc in my comic. Let me pay my respects. Maybe Graphia will bless me with enlightenment.
Oh, they found you.
Miss Colt, when did you sneak out?
That was fast!
You got D-Look.
I let my guard down for just 1 second, and corporate asset, I mean Miss Colt, escaped. Now that's scary.
No way are you running away and taking our jobs with you.
Let's go. Back to the room to finish your work.
Come on, not again! Little raccoon!
Nihilux, I hope to see her again later, man. Doesn't seem like it. She's like a side character, but that's really good.
Being an artist sure is grueling. I remember being held in a room and watched by 6 or 7 people too.
6 or 7?
I wasn't allowed to leave until I finished painting either.
Wait, painting. Hey, Graphia? Graphia, red hair? Why are you still here?
You're asking me? Weren't you the one searching so desperately for me?
Yeah.
My name is Murata Graphia, guardian of the world in canvas.
Oh.
It is a pleasure to meet you, nameless of the Astral Express.
Your creation.
You're saying... you are Graphia? She really does look a lot like Himiko.
Mm-hmm. Can you prove who you say you are?
Child, you were the one who lit the ground lamps, were you not? If memory serves, that was the secret signal my old friends used to call for me. I simply answered the call, yet you doubt my identity. How strange. Let me think. I believe I know why you've come to find me. The arbitrator of the Phantasmoon Games asked you to tell me that our old enemy, the Demon Lord from Beyond, has returned. Am I correct?
You know about that?
Since Ahatopia's in canvassing, Evanesia and I agreed to guard reality and the world in canvas separately. Never to meet again.
Oh.
But over the past 1,000 years, I often hoped we might reunite in some way. Who would have thought,
why
when
not?
word of her finally reached me again, there'd be no warm greetings, but instead only an impending crisis. You must have many questions.
Yeah. Yeah. What exactly happened 1,000 years ago?
My, you certainly have a lot of questions. But before I enlighten you, during the Cinderth Age, that demon lord from beyond once took the form of a friend to infiltrate the Resistance, causing catastrophic casualties. I must confirm your identity, Nameless.
Swell.
Do you carry a token from Evanesia?
If you mean something amazing, there's only this.
She painted a supplicant's mask for you.
Yeah, give it back. It's important. Dang it. Oh, she gave it back.
The secrets you seek are many and tangled. Perhaps I should start by telling you a story. 1,000 years ago, the legions of the demons from beyond descended upon Ahatopia, marking the beginning of the Cinderth Age. For the destruction, taking a life is easier than brushing aside a feather. Among the countless victims, a baby girl was saved by a painter from the brink of death. He took her in as his daughter and named her Graphia. To protect his daughter, the painter kept her confined to their home. While the fires of disaster swept across the land, Graphia lived in seclusion. Until one day, a falling star streaked across the dark sky, and a deafening roar shattered the silence of the wasteland. Unable to contain her curiosity, the young girl slipped out of the house to follow the sound. And so she saw it. Beneath the cold Phantas moon, a tower of infinity stood on the mountain range at the edge of the horizon.
Horizon? What's horizon?
This tower had countless windows and rose section by section, slender and tall. More than an actual tower, it looked like a wounded iron dragon that had fallen to the earth.
This tower has windows. Slender and tall, more than an actual tower. Look like a wounded iron dragon. Is that the origin of the name?
Indeed. That tower, which stood only for a moment, was the crashed Astral Express. And Graphia's family name, Murata, came from the wondrous sight she saw. At the time, the wrecked train was surrounded by countless abominable monsters. Amidst these foul enemies, a few warriors in strange attire fought tirelessly. But they fell, one by one, unable to withstand the endless tide of monsters. It was only much later that Graphia understood that those who fought and died for Ahatopia shared a common name. The Nameless, who walked the path of the Trailblaze. That was the day that Graphia stepped into the mortal world. Her life as the mother of Imogenesis began. In a long, drawn-out war, fought at a severe disadvantage. She was forced to seek the aid of the Phantas Moon Games, attempting to use the mighty power of an Ionic ritual to lock the terrifying demon lord from beyond within a limited battlefield. This was also the first time in the history of the Phantas Moon Games that the 8 supplicants joined forces to confront a powerful enemy from beyond, the Lord Ravager, Asat Pramad.
Avengers!
She lost. Graphia did not win the Phantas Moon Games, nor did she manage to kill Asat Pramad.
No.
In the final days of the Cinderth Age,
Aren't you Graphia?
she gathered every ounce of wish power to paint the world into a scroll. Using herself as a nail to steady the canvas, she sealed the Lord Ravager outside.
She made a silk capable of shutting out Lord Ravager.
Yes. As long as the scroll still enshrouds reality, he won't be able to lay a finger on the Leviathan's remains buried deep within Ahatopia. The story is over. I have received Evanesia's message. I also have a token I'd like you to give her. Please, let us journey together to the other side.
Are we leaving?
So, are we leaving right now?
Oh, we're finally going down then.
There is no need to rush. You have a friend here who is lingering with a heart full of farewells. friend here who is linked. Follow this path down to the riverbank of Myriad Wish Grove. You'll find many Wispe gathered there. When you are ready, choose a Wispe. Whisper Graphia's name and your wish to cross over to the other shore. Then release the Wispe into the river.
Wow.
When the time comes, I will bring the ferry to deliver you into the canvas.
Okay.
Graphia vanished. How elusive. Anyway, I should head to the riverbank of Myriad Wishgrove first.
Okay, this is where we're gonna split the stream in half. This is exactly about 2 hours in. We have 2 more hours to go. Before that, we're about to hit 3 hours. This took too long. I think I yapped too much earlier in the stream, but let's just collect what we need to collect. We didn't even get to see Blade. We didn't even get to... I need to pause. And we've been sitting for almost 3 hours. Okay, I plan to just watch the promotional video for... Honkai Star Rail. Didn't even watch the live stream. Assuming this is the trailer.
From the very beginning, Himeko never left Planarcadia.
I summon Graphia,
Lady!
Mother of Imagenesis. May she come forth and deliver us into the world in canvas.
Blade, you sure about this?
Whether as Yingxing,
Blade, you sure about this?
whether as Yingxing, or as
Whoa!
Blade,
New form!
has reached its end. I shall take veracity as my forge, and abundance as my iron. Die 1,000 deaths.
Whoa! He does transformation!
Let our undying flesh
Hey,
be the
Kafka?
iron.
Is this part of his old flashbacks of Kafka? Wait, Kafka with new Blade. Is this a spoiler?
Undying.
Wait, that was Ashvale! Ashvale popped up on the other shoulder. It's a shadow.
Dying flesh be the iron, and let death 1,000 times over be the let death. Let our undying flesh be the iron, and let death 1,000 times over be the hammer. Are you ready to turn your vengeance against your god?
Oh, lady.
Just as you suspected, there is a
52% probability that Mr. Ryusuke was being used by Asat Pramod.
If the world's end isn't the tavern, then what
Not her
is?
dad being manipulated.
Demonstrate your defiance.
Whether we chose this path or were forced
That's
onto
Asad
it,
Pramod.
leave no room. Chose
that Blade?
this path or were forced onto it.
Blade got in the way. No!
O denizens of this Arcadia,
Well, look at his new weapon. He has a lightsaber.
lost in its splendor. It was I, Asat Pramod,
Himeko.
who delivered every promise of beauty
His
to
blade?
this Arcadia in advance. Now,
Wait, that's
promise of
Blade's
beauty
ult
to
or
the Asat Pramod, who
he was
delivered every promise of
going against
beauty to this Arcadia in advance.
Wait, does Blade looking brown skin, white hair? Bro, this is literally Archer from Fate. He becomes Archer.
Please indulge in these long overdue surprises.
Wow, that was exciting. Any more other trailers? Did I miss? Think this is the one we saw just now. Keeping it more than I can believe. Calculate trailer. This new video? How? Whoa! That's the old blade.
The sharp blade must first be broken. It must first be broken.
Tempered essence.
Tempered.
Wait, is this a cutscene? It's a trailer. He looks so different with white hair. The sword went to his body.
Escape is no longer possible.
He also has the ring behind him, like Mawika and Raiden showed.
Will serve as the tempering fire.
Bro, I'm a Blade main. I have to get this new form. His peace. I mean, he found peace. He's smiling, look. He doesn't hear no noise no more, or... Kafka! Double Wolf! Oh, Stellar Hunters! Nice. So he still goes back to the Stellar Hunters. Well, that's it for today's stream. And I'll see you in the next one. Where's my music? Did they change the name? There we go, found it.